Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome your faces back to another video here on YouTube today. A couple weeks ago, we checked out some American muscle, and I absolutely loved it. Today, we got a showdown. Today, we got the ultimate showdown. American muscle, European sports car. We're going to be comparing the best of the best. Glad you're here. Let's go. By the way, just so you know, I prefer American muscle. I know I do already. Always have. Probably always will.
If you were given the keys to an American muscle car or a European sports car, which one would you drive often? It's a pretty tough choice, and believe me guys, I get it, but that's why you don't have to worry, because in this video we're going to be pitting.
Like, I'm sorry, man. I know Ferraris are cool and stuff, but they're a bit like, you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. But like that big motherfucker, look at that. Oh, there's just something so raw about this. I don't know, man. I don't know. If it just looks like it has, you know, a good set of shoulders on it. You know what I mean? Like a fucking...
This video, we're going to be pitting these two behemoths head to head in an amazing showdown that's definitely going to get your engines revving too. On one side, we have the V8s, the raw power and the straight line speed demons born in the land of the free.
Bam.
And on the other, the sleek and meticulously engineered nimble track stars that are hailing from the romantic boulevards of Europe. So strap in and make sure you watch till the end.
Strap in or strap on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Okay, so the first place we're going to look is the engine department. Think about it. When you hear American muscle, don't you just hear a rumbling roar of...
Yes, you do. You can feel it in your balls.
Muscle cars like the Mustangs, Camaros, and Chargers were never shy about flaunting their powerful engines. They came with one goal in mind, which was to dominate in straight line speed and acceleration. With their high displacement engines and rear wheel drives, they were meant to rule the drag strips. Now on the flip side, we've got the Europeans. Sure.
You see, this is why that wins. Because everyone, this is how people compare. If you prefer European sports cars, I feel like everybody always says, yeah, but the European sports car would beat yours on a track. Well, guess what, mate? We're not racing on a track. We're probably racing from this red light to that red light down the bottom of the straight. We're going on a straight line. That's why I try to always get a car that has a good 0 to 60, man. Doesn't matter if it's nimble, neat, goes around corners quick. If I ever pull up to anyone at a red light and they want to go, it's a straight line. You know what I mean? My car is quick. It's like 0 to 60 in, I think the fastest times maybe like 2.9 seconds, 3 seconds. It's a Audi RS3, but stage 2 tune on it with Daza engine, pushing 550 brake or something like that. It's cool, man. I really, really enjoy it. It's obviously not an American muscle, but it's a straight line car. You know, it's not a car for the track. It's for straight line.
European sports cars like the Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Porsches pack a punch when it comes to power. But they take a slightly different route. They're about combining power with precision, speed, and agility. Their engines may not always be as big, but the engineering that goes into making them is all about balance.
This is a cool video.
These machines are designed to conquer tight corners and racetracks, providing the thrill of speed without compromising control. Now let's move on to a topic that can make hearts race even before the engine turns on. I'm talking about design. And when it comes to American muscle versus...
I'm taking the design of American muscle all day long. Look at that. Like, look at that. That is... beautiful.
Muscle versus European sports cars, the design philosophies couldn't be any more distinct. Take a look at American muscle cars like the Ford Mustang, the Chevy Camaro, or the Dodge Charger. These are cars that were born in an era of audacity and optimism, and it shows. The design is bold, brash, and in your face. There's nothing subtle about a muscle car. These machines sport wide bodies and aggressive stances. Their design principle revolves around an imposing presence. The moment an American muscle car pulls up, you know it's there.
Exactly.
There's a sense of raw strength and power that muscle cars portray, a daring defiance of convention that screams freedom and rebellion.
What do you guys prefer, man? I know a lot of you guys are going to say American muscle, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It is okay to prefer either or. It's your own opinion. It is what it is. You're allowed to have your own opinion. You're allowed to like what you like. Honestly, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer American muscle, or do you prefer like your sports cars? What do you prefer? If you could choose to have the top of the range Mustang or Camaro or flipping, you know, or top of the range Ferrari, Lamborghini, what you taking, man?
Now let's go across the Atlantic and gander at the European sports cars. Here, the approach to design is as different as the quiet, winding roads of the Tuscan countryside are to the sprawling highways of the American Midwest. European sports cars are about elegance, sophistication, and an unerring attention
There's no denying
to detail.
they aren't nice.
Their designs are sleek and fluid.
You're lying
each
if you don't like the look of these cars.
Meticulously crafted for both aesthetics and performance. These machines are about balance and precision. Each element is purposeful, contributing to the overall performance or adding to the aesthetic appeal. Aerodynamics play a key role in their design, and the attention to detail is incredible. Think of them as symphonies in metal, fiberglass, and carbon fiber, each part playing its role to perfection. In essence, the design of American muscle cars and European sports cars is a reflection of their philosophies and values. It's the yin and the yang of the car world, a testament to the variety and creativity that makes the world of automobiles such an exciting place. And finally, let's talk about the culture.
I feel like that's a very good point. I feel like you could either go back and forward about what one's better, or you could just celebrate that you do have them both. You know what I mean? You can just celebrate that you do got them both. Doesn't have to be a competition. You can just celebrate that they are fucking awesome, both of them, for their own reasons.
American muscle cars are more than just cars. They're a symbol of an era, a symbol of freedom and the pursuit of the American dream. They evoke the image of open highways and the rebellious spirit of the 60s and 70s. These are the cars you'd imagine when someone talks about a classic road trip on Route 66. On the other hand, European sports cars paint a different picture. They speak of luxury. They're about the thrill of speed combined with refinement. They're the cars you see in James Bond movies, representing a mix of adventure, sophistication, and style. In essence, these cars, whether American muscle or European sports, have become cultural icons. They reflect the times and places they were born in, and continue to captivate car enthusiasts.
I'm taking the American muscle all day.
You know what? At the end of the day, it's not just about which car is technically superior or which one has the edge in a head-to-head
But I do
race.
Like both.
Nah, it's a whole lot more personal than that. It's like standing in front of a sizzling grill trying to choose between a juicy, mouth-watering burger or a perfectly cooked tender steak. The choice completely depends on what sets your heart racing and your soul on fire.
Well,
so here's the multi-million-dollar question. Which side of the road are you on? Are you swayed by the unapologetic roar of an American muscle car that sends vibrations down to your spine?
I want to know what you guys are.
Or does your pulse quicken at the symphony of a European sports car's engine? Let's kick off a chat in the comments below. And hey, no judgment here. We're all about car passion.
Exactly.
And if you had a blast with us on this high-octane...
Good video. I like this, man. I genuinely want to know what you guys think. I have never owned an American muscle car, but I would love to. I've only ever really had German cars, to be honest, man. I've had the Audi, I had a RS3, then I had an RS7 before that, I had an M4, and then I had a Porsche. So I have had a good selection of cars, but they're always German, man. I would love to get an American muscle. Oh, it also comes down to availability, like where we got our cars over here. I live in Northern Ireland, and the selection of cars on sale ain't great. I'll literally show you. Do we even got any Mustangs for sale? We got 15. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, man. See, I'm not a fan of these, like these newer type ones. That is still nice though, but there's something about it. It doesn't look like a Mustang to me, man. This is nice though. 5 litre, what's not the 64.8? Ooh, that is nice, isn't it? God damn. What year is that? 2018. See, like these Mustangs, what the hell is that? What the bloody hell is that? That is not a Mustang to me, man. This looks good. Ooh-wee. God damn. That is nice. Holy shit. That's very similar to the one we had in Las Vegas whenever we went on the road trip. Except ours was like grey or something. You see what I mean, man? There's none of the Ford Mustangs from back in the day for sale where I live, man. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing, man. But is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If I did have a Ford Mustang that was available for sale, I would do literally everything in my power to go and get one. The ones that I want, not the newer ones. I'm not a fan of the newer ones. Some are still nice, but you just can't beat that old, sleek, you know. Anyway, sorry for babbling. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Goodbye.